thought I put a direct link to my
Okay, so now you should see me on my YouTube page. Why all of a sudden did I just get dark? Having an issue?
You having an issue?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just asked me, was I having an issue?
Oh, okay. All right. So let's get into the pattern of today. Where is the pattern? So I adjusted mine. I added 2 inches onto mine. Well, actually, it was 4. It's 2 in the front and 2 in the back. I still feel like I needed to add more, but I didn't.
Add more what?
Inches. It to me, it still seems like it's too small. When I read the measurements on the pattern piece, it's for the 12 because that's how that's the size it goes up to, y'all. We are working on Simplicity 8385. This is an oldie but goodie back from 2017. Yeah, we're both doing view E, which is well, y'all see the thing, the one that's advertised here. So we're both doing that. So on the measurements for the size 12, it's saying a bust of 38, which is that's my size. And then they say it's 3.5 inches of ease. So which will put it to 4. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So we're gonna see when I sew this up, but I definitely added because yeah, I didn't trust it at all. And so also while since I'm talking, thank you all. Hey, y'all, hey. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we live, girl. We live. This is, I'm going to be using it's a very lightweight denim. It's super light. It's like super duper 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 light. But it has like this orange, kind of tone and blend, whatever you want to call, like the little stonewash kind of effect to it. I got this from Michael Levine's many years ago. And so I never used it, but I planned on working it with, if you guys remember from my live when I made these orange pants, they were like from is it Berta? I think these are Berta. Oh, I forgot on here. It's going to be opposite. So the wide leg pants. So yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of putting it to that. So that was like my idea of what I'm doing for this. Now we have here the master of disasters. Like no, the master over here, Carol. Also, too, before no, I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk about your fabric that you'll be using, and if you did any adjusting or anything and all that.
Okay, let me grab a piece of scrap fabric I have here. What I cut out.
You said, of course, I got. Well, I did. I'm using fabric from my stash, D. I'm like, I've been holding on to this forever. I was like, I don't know what I want to use it for.
Did I make any adjustments? Okay, so I have
Thank you,
this rayon challis.
Oh, nice.
Here it is.
Yeah.
That's the print. This I got from Vogue Fabrics. This has been in my stash probably more than 10 years. So it was one of them fabrics that I keep pulling out, then I put it back, then I pull it out, and it's not enough of it. Then I put it back. The project ain't good enough. This is an in and out fabric. So when I saw it, because the last time I pulled it out, it wasn't enough for the project. But I was like, you know what? Let me use this. It's got a nice drape to it, so the little flaps on the side will be swinging.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I feel like we both was in the spirit trance. That's the same, like when you was how you describing how the fabric, should I use it, should I not? That was the same thing with me with this.
Right. So I'm like, you know what? I'm finally gonna use it. I think it's so pretty. It would be good with a lot of stuff, blue jeans, shorts, like some white shorts or some denim shorts. So I was like, let me do this. The only alteration that I made was shortening the bodice. They're shortening the bodice on this an inch. I did not do any. Did I shorten it? No, 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 no. I didn't. I didn't shorten anything because I want the flaps to be really long. So they're past my, on here they're at her thigh. They're like down to, almost to my knees. So I thought that would look really cool. It's a little long on me, but
Yeah, that's gonna be cute. That is, I think that's gonna be cute though.
it'll be
I
cute
think
with the long flaps. I just hope that I don't get in the car and one of the flaps is hanging out the door because I just
But
slammed the car door. And Keith will be like, why so long?
mm. So another thing that I'm kind of excited about, because y'all know we all are trying to grow and try new things. Now I've never did spaghetti straps because I just could not figure out how to do it. And so I just decided that I'll leave that to people that do it, and I'm going to either do just a different type of strap. So not only will we be doing spaghetti straps, but I've never used these little lingerie rings. Is that what they call it? But I got a pack of. I never, did anything like this before. So if you did lingerie, then you probably know what this is all about. But also, this is still even in the pack. So I'm sure we probably going to use this today as well. So
Do you have this one?
yes, I do have that. Mm-hmm.
Then you'll need this one. This one is gonna be better because the ones that you have in the package, those are to turn in and out a strap that has a closed end.
Oh, okay.
These have open ends. So from my toddler top,
Oh Lord, y'all remember the toddler top?
I did these from the toddler top and these same straps, but I used this because both ends are open on the
Okay, so you use this for both ends open and this for one end closed.
exactly.
Okay. So I'll get that. This Jimmy joint is for one end closed. This one is for both ends open. Yeah.
And I did find an issue. I found a issue with the instructions.
No, it's still not. It's not in print. D. You might can find it on Etsy. Oh, you did. I didn't even go over this. So I'm so glad. Look, it's nothing like. So this week been crazy busy. So what did you find?
Just so when you sew the spaghetti straps, it says to sew a quarter of an inch from the fold, but it's actually 3/8 of an inch from the fold because that's where your dot marks are. Because I was just like, that's kind of skinny. I want mine bigger. So when I did mine larger, I saw that my needle was right where the dots were. So
Okay.
they want you to sew the straps 3/8 of an inch from the fold, not a quarter of an inch.
Okay. All right. So I guess we can go ahead and get started with the darts.
So we starting at the we start. Da, 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 da,
Well,
da,
it's at the stay
da.
stick in the neck. I think is number one.
I'm always finding the issue. Ain't that what y'all need me for to find issues? Jeez Louise. Carmen, can you see me on my YouTube channel? Hey, YouTube folk, how y'all there? How you mama
Yes,
there?
I think she can see. Let me get my front piece.
Okay, so we're starting at the I gotta get my
So I just
pieces.
want to show y'all. I adjusted my pattern again because it was too small. So what I did was cut it down the whatever line that was, the center front line, and adjusted it there, and just recreated that V part in the front, and also kind of lined up the bottom part so that it will go in the shape that it was intended for. So that's what I did. I did that to the front and to the back. I really never stay stitch my neck. Since we on here, we can.
Probably would help if I turn my iron on, right?
Yep, I think it would. I think it'd help. So the first things first is to stay stitch the neck at 1/4.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? On this one, I did do an alteration. I did a low bust adjustment. I was online the other day with the toddler top, and I did the low bust adjustment on that. Oh, yeah, I see some dots missing. So I need to redo my dots. Well, yeah, I will. So this is what it looks like since you held yours up. And you can see
You made
where,
it lower.
right, where I moved the dart down, and this is like 1.25 inches. I moved the dart down. So instead of the dart being up here, it's now going to be down here where I need it to be. So I lowered.
Oh, shoot. Should I have done that? Oh, well.
Well, it depends on how they hang low. Do they hang low? Do they hang high? Can you?
Well, they ain't really there like that to really be
right. It's the bust adjustment depends on where your bust is. Remember that song? Do your ears hang low? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Same thing. Do your boobs hang high? Do your boobs hang?
Child, I got a boob.
Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow?
So I think we gonna be just fine this week.
So yeah, I have to tie mine in a knot. I can tie mine in a bow.
Lord, we already see what kind of live this gonna be.
And now I like all confused because I did the toddler top, then I'm looking at this one and I'm not seeing my markings. I'm like, okay, now don't play.
So what are you getting right? Are you doing the darts or are you doing the neck?
I'm gonna do my markings, then I'll be able to do the dot. I'm gonna do my dots, then I'm gonna do my darts.
Are you stay stitching the neck?
Darts.
Are you going to stay stitch the neck?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to stay stitch the neck.
I am going to stay stitch the neck.
Let's see. Well, I can start stay stitching.
And listen to me going and I'm going to, on my sides, I'm going to French seam my sides. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I don't want to put no serge on this fabric because it's so old.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying there. Let's go ahead and stay stitch.
And I'm using my pin cushion from the sorority wear retreat because I needed a pin cushion up here by my sewing machine.
Okay, you want to show off?
This is my pin cushion. While I'm taking my pins off, can I give everybody a little pin cushion lesson?
Go right ahead.
Okay. The pin cushion, this basic pin cushion is filled with sawdust. Just an FYI. And this part of the pin cushion is filled with something a little bit rougher. So not only is it, this is here so you can hold the pin cushion. Well, so you can hold it like this. But this little thingy right here sharpens your pins.
Oh.
See? Did y'all even know that? That's what this little thing is for. On the pin. If you feel it, it feels different than the actual pin cushion.
Right. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a sharpener for your straight pins.
Oh,
And I do
nice.
this because this is the pin cushion that came out when Jesus was born. So since I've been sewing with Jesus, y'all get on a little
The way
information.
you saying that damn pig cushion is.
Tell Carmen she got to go. Hey D. Ashley says she already. D. Ashley said she already knew.
Hey, D. Patterns by D. We know we got 2 D's in the building.
Tigery. Go ahead, Tigery said she saw it somewhere. Tigery, you heard it here first. Okay. Doing darts and stay stitching.
Yes. Darts and stay stitching. Oops. So y'all listen, Angel has a track meet today, and I just got a message. She has a scrimmage rather, and I just got a message that it's supposed to rain on Saturday, so they just canceled the meet. I'm so happy. I probably shouldn't be, but I am.
Ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with a day.
I'm like, it's just that because we're outside now, and so yeah, don't nobody have time for no rain, and it's just too much. It is too much. I said, "Well, thank you, thank you, thank you."
All righty, I'm doing my stay stitching.
Well, I just did the front first, and then doing the dart, and then I'll do the stay stitching on the other one. The other one. The other one. Y'all, if you could please like the live for us, it would be great. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I can't believe I'm finally using this fabric. I pulled it out for a project. I didn't have enough. That was like, I hate when that happens.
right. Because I didn't have a whole lot of this.
You be like, yeah, I'm gonna use this fabric, and the fabric be like,
I think I only have like 2 yards. And because you got to cut 2, and it's that front piece with the drape is like it takes up fabric.
And then you know what it does? It curves out, so
yep,
you can go straight down.
Yep.
So you have to make sure you have a wide enough piece. That's another thing. I was like, I'm not getting ready to. This has to be cut on the fold or doubled or something. So what I was able to do was do a double layer cut. So I cut my fabric in half on the fold, then I laid one on top of the other. And I was able to cut, yeah, then I was able to cut 2 at one time instead of doing a single layer.
D, you are absolutely right. Then my landlord just texted like just a second ago saying they're gonna have some people come on Saturday. I'm unavailable. Okay. I don't know if you heard me say the track meet was canceled or what, but I'm still unavailable. You are not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Absolutely not.
Other line. I'm not finding my other. Oh, good gracious.
Oh, Jesus.
I wonder why it wasn't working. I'm like, why is this not working?
What am I doing? What's that buzzing noise? What you over there doing?
You talking about me?
Mm-hmm.
That must just be feedback you hear, because it's quiet over here.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna press my dart, and then I'll do stay stitching on.
Is it like loud?
No,
Because
it's just like it could be. I don't know. It's
no,
not loud though. I
this
just thought
computer is getting ready to. It'll be like it's gonna die soon.
Oh.
I don't know how much life I got left on it.
Oh, okay.
Can you all hear feedback or buzzing?
Now I will be back. I'm just pressing my darts down. And then
I can't get my darts to line up. All kind of issues here. No, Tiger said no.
Okay. Well, as long as they good, like I said, it's not like annoying, and I just thought you were using something.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm going to pin all mine on both pieces before I start sewing, so I can just sew everything at one time.
You want to do what?
I'm going to pin all my darts, all 4 of them.
You know what?
What?
Well, I forgot that it is 2 of these. Oh, Jesus.
You need another cut?
No, it's cut. But I mean, it's totally like, I just totally forgot that we have two of them to do.
Yeah.
So I would have did the same thing.
I was like, she's sewing already? Damn, I know I'm slow, but damn.
Right, I'm saying here like, what are you doing? You know we on limited time. Like, what are you over there doing? Child, being smart about it, because I sure would have did the same thing, but oh well. I just totally forgot. Because when you said 4 darts, I'm like, 4?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, me Sean Salon D. Oh, yeah, I'm about to say, wait, it's a whole nother day? Yeah, she's streaming on her page. You not streaming? It's not streaming on your page?
It should be on my YouTube page, not on TikTok.
So you said you on your other page. I'm about to say, okay.
It should be streaming on my YouTube page. I think somebody
It
said,
should be, because Carmen said that
I think Carmen said she was on her last.
Responding from that page.
Okay, so it says I'm streaming
yeah, it is.
On my account. What
Hey,
account?
Miss Tata. How are you, friend?
Why do I have on this hot ass sweatshirt? I'm hot.
Right, I said the same, but I have to roll right on out of here. So I was like, I'll turn my fan on if I have to. But luckily, I'm good right now for a change. Maybe it's just at night. You know, you get my body knows about to get ready to go to bed or something, and I just be hot. I'll tell you, women go through so much.
It's on my page. All right, so it is streaming on my YouTube page. All right, so this one's pinned. Now I gotta do the other one. The toddler top is coming out cute. The little ruffle thingamajiggy. I was doing that. Look, this morning when I was on live with Terrence, me and Nikki was on live with Terrence.
What time was that?
No, about an hour ago.
Oh, I really missed it.
I'm joking about. Look, I'm joking about an hour ago. It was probably 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, something like that.
Oh my God, y'all crazy. Absolutely not. I was knocked out. Thank you, D, from streaming on both. I really appreciate it. We need to get these hours. Y'all, please make sure y'all like the live as well. Thank you kindly.
So we did the Carmen yesterday when Carmen was streaming live. She was able to get the money. That was pretty cool.
Oh, really? Oh, go friend.
Yeah. The only thing it's just like though you have to, when you buy the coins, it's not like TikTok. You send actual money.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do you get like Carm? Do they take a percentage? I'm sure they probably do. Like,
I don't know if they even take a percentage out. It's kind of interesting. I don't even know if they do. But I was like charged like taxes. I think taxes and fees. That's
that must be how they get their
I
money
think that's
then.
what they take.
Okay. Okay.
The fee, there's a fee.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah, that was my first time seeing that, doing that. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you doing it too, D? Thank you. I appreciate y'all doing that.
But this is the thing I don't understand about TikTok. I know Carmen was on talking about the rules, not TikTok, YouTube, talking about the rules and stuff, and I haven't read them in a while. So I'm like halfway with the monetization and all of that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 4,000 hours, but I have one video that has more than that. So they changed the rules on me when the video was getting all of that time, which is stupid. Like I have 4,000 hours on one video. So I don't
Really?
understand. I have one video that's got a whole bunch of hits on it. It's like,
So they saying it has to be split up into something.
yes, I don't know, but they'd be changing the rules and shit. They do whatever they can to get you to do more than what you're doing. It certainly applies to me because I don't get on no more. I used to get on YouTube a lot, but
well, you need to get in on it more, friend. Okay.
I guess.
Like how you be sitting on TikTok, you could be on YouTube. YouTube don't close. You can still get on at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. They don't close at a certain time.
But how's this not acting right? I need you to act right. Let's see. I need to go take the other one.
Friend, what's not acting right? Now I got the darts in on both. Oh Lord. This gonna be a part 2.
Okay. It's good. I had a pen in the wrong place. All right. I'm ready to start stitching these. After this, like, dart debacle.
Well, I mean, views I think is different though than having hours, D. Because people could view something, but if they only on there, I don't know how long somebody has to be on your video for it to count.
But my video has, the video itself is like, I don't know, probably about 12 or 13 minutes long, maybe 15 minutes long. So it's not like a quick hit, look and go. People are watching the video. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all just need to quit it. That's what y'all need to do. Okay. That's what y'all need to do. YouTube.
I was all that time I was looking at top B, even though it starts off still the same, but that's probably what threw me off.
What's this happening? Let's let this go.
What's happening?
This could be it's from the lower, and that's what it is.
Okay, hold on, stay still.
So that is like really off.
Boom. 18.
Okay, my dart's off. So when it's folded down, you see the side seam is distorted. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it out about, I don't know, maybe about.
Wait, let me see it again.
This is what's going on.
Oh, you saying it's going, okay. I see what you're
right. So I'm gonna let it out partially, and then I'm just gonna let it fall to where it wants to fall, and then stitch it, and it'll be good.
This thing still, I think it's going to be snug, but it'll fit by the time the summertime comes.
Would you say it'll what?
It'll fit by the time I'm ready to wear it. It don't need to necessarily fit all that well right now. But I think it's still, even with adding them 2 inches, that is still. Oh, they are doing it like 2 separate pieces. What? They're doing it like 2 separate pieces and then bringing it together. Oh, okay. Mm-mm.
We'll have a little bit more out here.
Yeah, I definitely hear it buzzing. Anybody else working on anything? Maybe probably not at this moment, but today at all. Anybody have any plans? That side seam. Weird. They're going was really weird. Well, my end, it sound like you're getting a haircut. You all right over there, friend? Getting your dart together?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the butterick wrap dress? I think I got a butterick wrap dress too. So let me know how it works out.
Hey, everybody's doing wraps. think we need to work from this side. Let's go here.
That's going to be what? Yeah, let me know. Is the butter wrap dress a fabric haul? Because I'm pretty sure we probably had the same one, but I haven't looked at it yet. Did y'all remember when I was doing a lot last?
I fixed it. I said I fixed it. Good design.
Well, praise God. Won't he do it?
Mm-hmm. Won't he will?
4 yards. Oh, no, that's not bad for no.
So that's on the right side. So that means that the right side on the other one's gonna give me a little bit of issue.
Fran, how many darts you did so far?
Just this one I had got jacked up on. Fran, don't you rush me. Don't rush me.
I'm not rushing you, Fran. I'm just saying it's probably going to be like a part 2. Because yeah.
No, we're not gonna do a part 2. We're gonna finish.
Okay.
Well, you know what though? We might have to do a part 2. You know what? I forgot to tell you. I gotta go to the dentist.
So what time you gotta go?
So I can just stop it. Like my appointment's at 2:00, so I can start at 1:45. I can stop at 1:45.
So it's 1:45. Well, I gotta be off by 2:30. So that it works.
Oh, that's the same time then.
Yeah, it's about the same time. Yeah.
Because you said 2:30, which is 1:30 here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's good. But my dentist is literally about 5 minutes away from me.
Well, good for you. My drive is about 50 minutes. Okay. 50.
So if we have to do a part 2, we can do a part 2. But, I don't think we might have to.
Well, being as though you got 1 dart done,
I got 2 done now, okay? Told you I just had issues with that one. Okay. I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving right along. Take it down, take it down.
Mm-hmm. Why did I pin this? I just be doing stuff. I'm like, what did I pin that for? Oh, I pinned the wrong thing. That's why.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's good.
So you read the directions. Do you see? Why would they want us to put a front to the back and then a front to the back again instead of putting both fronts together?
Both fronts, because one is on one side, one is on the other side. They do want you to put 2 fronts together, but you still have to join them at the side.
Yeah, so, but I'm saying
you do a front and a back, and then slide one inside the other. If you do it that way, then your seams, you just match your seams up and you can baste all the way around. I think they may have you do it that way because on view D, there's an underlay, or you can put a tank top underneath view D. And I think that's why they have it do it like that. But you know what though, is you could do it however you want, just as long as everything lines up when you know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna do it their way. I mean, yeah, because I was thinking like, oh, you just do the fronts then do the bag, and then put them together. But I'm gonna do it their way because I need to try this one side on anyway. So doing it like this will allow me to do that anyway. So yeah. So yeah. So while we're doing this and Carol is working on her third dart, I will tell y'all about last night. I didn't go live on TikTok last night is because I had a vending event that went really well. I reached my goal. And I didn't know, like, honestly, being honest, like, I didn't know how, what to expect, like, what kind of turnout it was going to be because it was a karaoke event. And y'all know I love me some karaoke. First of all, pause. I'll get back into that. The owner at this place gave away $250 for the best singer. I would have put on a whole performance if I know he was giving away $250. A guy won, and so I'm happy to see men involved and be singing and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure if he was the best singer. I don't know because I wasn't paying attention like that. But I had to say, excuse me, sir, like $250. Oh my God. But that was pretty good. But anyway, going back to the place wasn't like heavily crowded or anything like that. But it was I was like, let me just see. You know what I mean? I was like, I felt like my setup and everything. I'm a person like presentation matters to me. So everything has to be on point and laid out, whatever. And I had got so many compliments on there. But the thing of it is, I was invited to this through a DJ. So he kept, saying, come to the bag, come check me out and this, that. And I was, talking to a few different people. I also took some like custom pieces so people could see that I also do custom work or whatever. But it was really cool, like very supportive. And I had a few guys too that supported, which was, crazy. And they got the bold t-shirt. Like I didn't have to explain it to, you know what I mean? Like what it means and stuff like, because people that have been rocking with me, like y'all all kind of understand what it's about. But very, very new people, you know what I mean, may not. But I was surprised to be able to sell, you know what I mean, a bold. And when I started to explain to one lady about, she's like, oh my God, I love it so much. And I was like, well, it's the foundation of my brain. I was kind of getting, she was like, girl, I love it. I'm pretty sure you got a nice story to go with it. But she's like, I love it. So I just shut up because I was like, okay, well, I don't need to even really get into it. But it really was nice to the point where I don't know nothing about no Eastern Star, okay, a Western Star, nothing, you know what I mean? This lady came up to me. Now she came up to me over my earrings. I had on y'all know I love earrings. And so I'm gonna have to find me like a really dope vendor and get some earrings. But nevertheless, she came up to me. Well, of course, she was telling me about my stuff, but she came up to me and was like, they do some type of big event. It's like in Harrisburg. And she was just going over like a lot of different stuff. And I'm like listening to her, but it has something to do with like the fraternities and the sororities, something. Y'all gotta help me out, those that are in it, because I really don't know. But she was like, you gotta come and I need you to be set. Like, just was like inviting me, even if it's an event on Saturday. The person that brought me out yesterday was like, can you come bring this stuff, bring the same stuff? Can you come out Saturday? And I'm like, well, my daughter, she has a track meet. So that would have been a really long day. But now that it's canceled, but like, I don't know because it's going to be a rent. So I have to check with the guy. But it was just like people were very interested in me coming back. A lot of them, of course, was like, I didn't know that you sew and this, that. Because when I go out, I go out to enjoy myself. I don't be out, walking around like, oh, I'm a designer. Oh, I'm a designer. And they was like, no wonder. Because we always, people compliment me a lot on my stuff. So I'll say this to say, y'all wear your stuff, especially if you selling something. Wear your mates if you're a designer or you might like wear that because people be watching. Like this one lady came up to me, was like, I remember you. You had 2 ponytails, 2 puffballs in your hair, and like really describing. I'm like, I only did that once, and that was like last Friday. But I didn't know who she was, but she recognized me. And so she's like, I love to support Black and all of that. So it was really nice. You my ears to keep. Thank you. You said you need to get a bold one. Yes, you do, D. Yes, you do. You had to get it in Black, girl, because the colors is over. Okay, the colors are over. Oh, you said our ears are always so. I shop all over the place. If something stands out to me, I just get it. And so yeah, the Masons are there also. Yes, yeah, yes, that's what the guy said. So a guy came up to her and said, "Can you please give me her information because he's a Mason?" So, I'm just sitting here like, because I'm like, I don't know what they talking about. Child, I don't know what they talk. But I'm going to keep nodding, act like I do know, and I'll find out about it because I don't know. I'm like, because I don't know. But she was showing me like pictures and they got to wear this event where they wear all white. But she said they buy so much white. So she was like, if you could make some white stuff, I was like, girl, I could make any color stuff. Okay. So I was like, okay, but she was so hype and I was hype with her, even though I didn't know what she was talking about. But I was hyped with her. I was hyped with her. So I said I was going to be more intentional about, just wearing my makes out. Like right now, it's been cold, so I've been wearing my hoodies, my bowling because I keep them in rotation. I don't care, like I just change up the color or whatever. But I've been wearing them a whole hell of a lot lately. You say yes, and come on, yeah, and that's exactly what the lady said. She was like, "Did she give me her name? I don't remember what name was, but she said yes. They like to wear, even though you know what I mean. I'm not going to be making their stuff, but making it in their colors. She did mention that as well. Come on, Miss Tata, coming through with the info because that's exactly what she said. That's exactly what she said. And so yeah, but I say all that to say I really wasn't going to do it because this week was a very busy week, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should wait till next week. And then I said, nope, Aisha, because that's what you do. Like again, I am working on it, so I'm putting it out there. Like I am releasing that background girl. Okay, I love to be in the background, so I really, really do. But yeah, like those days are over. Then the DJ was like, well, can you come out? And I knew he was something with my spirit. My shanana said he's going to ask me to come out here and say something to these people. And so I just let it slide, whatever. As we get closer towards, because they were doing little giveaways. So I gave away one of my little pouches. And then the pouch had like some old kind of like African print pan or something that I wasn't going to, wasn't going to sell. So I said, I'll just, give them away. He was like, can you come out and just tell them a little bit about your brand? And he's like, are you nervous? And I'm like, yes. He was like, well, I'm nervous too. Let's go. Like, even though he's a DJ, like, and then my friend that was there was like, she not nervous. She got this. And I'm just looking like, but once I got out there, got the mic, child, everything just flowed. But child, I was like, ooh, child. No. But yeah, it was pretty cool. So let me see. Oh, we would be Carmen. Carmen gonna say, I'm glad she glad that I went because her live was popping last night. Thank you, friend. Thank you for being a friend. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you for being a friend.
You said you can't. D, you talk to me when we go live. We need to go live again, then, friend. We need to go live again because you do be talking. You might think it's a certain. I don't know, like what you looking for or expected it, but you do be talking. Like what you. We don't be sign language when you be on here. Friend, thank you, friend. And I have to give a shout out. I have to get to Renee because I did touch base. Y'all know Renee. Is it so molded be? But y'all know Renee, the bag Renee. I actually reached out to her to make sure I'm like, okay, I know you know you do this. And so to make sure like the cover bases or whatever, to make sure I got everything going on. And she, she was like, yeah, girl, you know what I mean, you got this. But the one thing that I totally had forgot, which I'm so glad again in reaching out, and y'all please don't be afraid to reach out. Like, we're a community. I'm not saying everybody is going to be open to giving information. I don't speak for nobody, and I don't want nobody speaking for me. But I do believe that we have help here, and so Carmen was like, if you talk to her, have you was I on the live? But I missed a lot of the live when she was on there with parents. And so at first I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, don't want to bother people. But I'm releasing that too, because like a lot of times what holds me back, I was going to say us, but I'm not speaking for y'all. But I mean, if you find yourself in my story, then so be it. Yeah, so Molded B LLC. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, friend. Make sure you're sewing the right sides together.
What?
You sewing the front and the back, and the front and the back.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
While you're pressing.
I had a front and a back, but I had the opposite. I had a wing on one side and a wing on the other side.
Oh, well, yeah, we don't want that. Or you really trying to do the crisscross applesauce.
Right. So I had pinned it. I'm glad I just pinned it. I didn't sew it. So I switched it. So now I'm back in business.
Tydri, why you laughing, Tydri? Why you laughing?
Yay, that little bitty that part to say 3/8 of an inch. I already know what I'm getting ready to do.
You talking about for the hem? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna serge that bitch and turn it under. I said I wasn't gonna serge this fabric, didn't I?
You sure?
So I'm gonna wear this until it falls apart in the wash machine. But now I'm gonna serge it and turn it under. I'm not getting ready to be doing no. That's what I did with the toddler top. I did that baby hem. I was like, okay, I won't be doing another one of these for a little while.
Yeah, I need like a rolled hem, but like I have several roll hem feet, but they don't be rolling. So I don't know. Now on my industrial machine that I have at my mom's, that roll hem foot rolls. Okay, it gets the job done. Like I don't know if I don't know, but that works. But I can't get it to work on my tabletop machines. They don't work. So I can't wait to be reunited with that machine. Yeah, D, you got this, girl. Carol. Wait.
What?
You said not Auntie Carol trying to fake YOLO. That's what Tydri said. Carmen said, why is it taking you so long to do a 2-piece top?
Because it's not 2 pieces.
He said her two is definitely YOLO. Look at them. They like not you YOLO, and now you're gonna have people YOLOing all the time.
YOLOing? That's not YOLOing. Oh my God. YOLOing is The arm is fucked up, and you be like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Ain't nobody gonna see it. That's the YOLO one. Come on, y'all. Get the terms right.
Oh, D, I'll go live with you. I would definitely go live with you. I'll be trying to have people to come live with me. Shit.
Trying to act like y'all don't know what YOLOing is. Y'all know what YOLOing is.
Oh, look, this looks like this to be. All right, well, I'm gonna get ready to I'm not taking this whole sweatshirt off. No, I'm not. I'm gonna pull it up. That's what happens when you don't have hips. You can pull stuff up right from the bottom.
Falls down to your thighs.
So what you say?
I said the sweatshirt falls down to your thighs.
Yep. Straight 6 o'clock over here. All right, let me see. I can step right into this bad boy to see how it's going to fit. Ooh, it got an inch. I got to do the little inchy dance to go past my thighs, y'all. So y'all know that ain't. You see, it's like it just fit. Not like just, but okay. It's gonna fit. But I did a quarter of an inch. See, I know what I'm talking about. Are you pressing?
Am I pressing?
What
I
are you
was.
doing?
I was. I'm not anymore though.
What are you doing?
I'm pinning.
Pinning what? Oh, the side seams?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all, I would like to thank y'all for coming out today for part 1 of this shirt.
Big shirt.
I know that's right, D. You gotta have a job for every damn thing. Find the time. I barely have time to watch anymore. Adulting ain't it. I know that's right. You know it was like with your child. I can't wait to be an adult. Child. I would say, forgive me, Lord, for I did not know what the heck I was saying. Okay.
Rushing the process.
Take me back to childhood without the trauma part. They can keep that part, but sure, I was like, this is too much. Adulting, and especially kids on top of it, top of being an adult. Whoo! Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else. It's like my mom used to say that. Just keep living. Just keep living.
It's the truth, though.
I was like, being an adult sucks. Sometimes. Responsibilities. Ugh. Just a lot. Having responsibility is a lot for one person. It's a lot. I gotta search. I'm going to search my edges when I'm done. So now I'm pinning up the second one now that I tried it on, and it's going to fit. Did you adjust your straps? I added 2 inches to mine.
No, because usually whenever I do straps, they're always too short. I mean, too long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to be too long or too short. I would rather it be too long and have to cut it.
But with this thing, it's an adjuster, so you're not gonna have to cut it. That's why
Oh,
I didn't do any strap adjusting, because if they're too big, that the little lingerie thing allows you to adjust
so
it.
adjust. Okay.
Right. It'll
Yeah,
allow
I was
you
like,
to-
let me just add because y'all already know I'll be talking about my back. I need to make sure I got extra space. I don't need nothing be curling, sucked in. It says to be a kid in the 90s again. Well, you say 80s, not today's kids. I don't want. Oh yeah, today's society. Child, I ain't want to talk about these raggedy kids of the day. But since you brought it up, D, yeah, I could not. I could not. I could not be a kid right now.
A kid now,
Um,
you said?
huh?
Did you say you couldn't be a kid right now?
Mm-hmm. Yes. In today's society, these schools, these kids be cursing these teachers out. I mean, cursing them out. And it's like the kids, they out of control. And I ain't gonna blame, like, I mean, some of these kids, I do blame their parents. Okay?
All of the kids, I blame the parents. Because back in the day when we're in school, the teachers used to discipline us, and some people are just kind of like, I'm not going to let that happen to my kids. So now they let their kids do anything and everything. And to me, is like discipline in the school has gone away. Because
Hey, Latoya.
it was definitely there when I was there. And you didn't know parents go up to the school. I remember when I was there, this is traumatic, but I was in the first grade, or was I in the
Dang,
third?
you remember that far back?
I do remember this guy named Joaquin was clowning in class, and the teacher called, and I even remember his name. The teacher called his father. His father was the neighborhood barber. He came up to the school and whipped that boy's ass in front of us in the classroom. And he borrowed a belt from one of the guys, this guy named Keith.
Damn.
Can I have your belt? He whooped his ass in front of the class.
I know that's
And
right.
let me tell you what, after he scared us all straight, that man. After that public display of affection. And so, from what I understand, Joaquin is an attorney now.
What is he, a criminal? What is he, a defense attorney?
Probably. Well, I tell you what, Joaquin was the nicest kid in the class after that. We were scared of his father. We were scared of that. But see, they don't do that kind of stuff no more now, and the kids think that their parents are going to protect them, which they are. And then now you have all these rules and stuff in the class. So they've changed a ton of things, you know, and I know all of y'all out there that are y'all youngins is probably like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to my child. You have to think about how it was back. Well,
It's also we're living in a different time too, where
it's a different time, but times change according to the way people are. So look at how the people are acting crazy, so everybody wants to carry. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that back in the day. You couldn't fight nobody with your fists or whip nobody's ass, and you just went on about your business and didn't say nothing.
Yeah, read that face up,
change with the change of people, and I totally blame my generation. I'm a boomer, and we were brought up to see both sides. I mean, I was on this earth when Martin Luther King was still alive, but now I'm on this earth and there's a boom in technology. So I think my generation are the first generation of children that went through the mild struggle. I mean, I've experienced racism, but I've been called nigger before. I've been denied a place to live, but I didn't grow up during Jim Crow. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I've also I'm also a person that has been on the advantage side of the marches on Washington and people voting, the voting things and the, lunch counter things. I am of the generation that is allowed to sit at the lunch counter, that's allowed to go to school with white people, that kind of thing. So we're the first generation to benefit from the civil rights era.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we are also a generation that grew up with parents that women that were working and starting to work and supporting families. So now we're growing up with that, well, my mom said, it was hard and we're not going to do this. So we're doing a little bit more for our kids than they were able to do for us because we're in a better financial place. We're in a better situation overall than they were, 40, 50 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can afford to buy our kids Jordans and things like that and this, that, and the other. But I think we've lost sense of what is important and what is necessary, as opposed to how it was back in the day. When I was little, it was necessary for us to be neat and clean, and to be smart and knowledgeable, not to be well dressed and have all of the things, all of the material things, and to have more than somebody else. That wasn't important. So it's just like when you were bad in school, that was something that was frowned upon in the neighborhood and in the community. So it wasn't a big deal for somebody to discipline their kid because they got bad grades or whatever. But now the kids just kind of do what they want because the bad ones were disciplined and they're like, I'm not going to do that to my kids. So I mean, I go to the store and I see what is it called? Gentle parenting. And I see kids acting a fool and it's not even that they're acting a fool. When you see little kids throwing tantrums and shit, there's one reason behind that. They're tired, they're sleepy, and they're irritated. It ain't got nothing to do with you, ain't got nothing to do with the situation. But those parents haven't been resourceful enough to find out why the kids act this way. What is the problem? But now it's just like, oh, the child's got ADD, put them on some Ritalin.
Well, yeah. Well, the schools get more funding when the kids are labeled. So most of them got whatever it is. I can't keep up with all the ADHD.
ADHD.
Yeah. And so I don't honestly, I'm not knocking kids that have it, but all the kids that they claim they have it do not have it.
They're right. That's what I'm saying. All the kids that they say have it don't have it. So I mean, back in the day, I would have thought that they would have diagnosed that guy Joaquin with ADD, but after his father got in that ass in front of the classroom, it went away. And if any of us had it, it sure enough went away. Now I'm 58 years old and I remember that ass whipping like it happened yesterday because I know I was in class like this. I was had my hands crossed because it's like, who's going to be next? But the parents are doing different types of parenting now, and
I will say this, being though I still have a young, even though she's 16, but having, you know what I mean, a teen or just a child under the age of 18 in today's society. Like I had a conversation with my son. I'm not going to go all heavy into it, but he was like, Mom, you already still, you know what I mean? We were scared of you. And, being a single parent, like I had to make sure like my kids know I wasn't playing with them, and I will pull up to the school in a heartbeat and beat the shit out of them. And one time a teacher will come, and let me say for y'all that will watch it on the replay and be trying to be like, this is how we talk. Before you start coming here saying shit, read the room, okay? Thank you. Will be able to she pulled me to the side and was like, you can't do, the laws was changing back then when my boys were in school. It was like, listen, mom, I get it. You can take them in the bathroom or whatever, but you can't publicly do that. You know what I mean? Anymore.
Right,
They'll
right.
call, you know what I mean? They'll call DHS. But I was like, but then you'll have a cop that not going to run after you, not going to do, they just going to shoot to kill you. But I can't reprimand my child that came out of my JJ. But you can just pull out a gun and just be like, you know what? Because you don't feel like running off your donuts, that you could just shoot them.
Yep.
So make it make sense.
Like that. A friend of mine disciplined his daughter. She got loud with her mother, and he slapped her and said, "Don't you talk to your mother like that." And she called the police. He was arrested.
Wait, who slapped who?
He slapped her.
Well, who's the he? He was a teacher?
Her father.
Oh, the father? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying.
She called the police, and he was arrested. And, of course, the mother was in the middle. So she was like, I don't know what to do. So he sat in jail for like a week or so. And now their relationship has been tarnished because the police stepped in. So I'm like, why does she think that she can talk to her mother like that and not expect to be disciplined by her father? Where does that come from? We weren't afraid of our father. We loved our father, but we were damn sure afraid of the consequence. We knew the difference between consequence and actions, and when you're held accountable. When we were little, not only did we have to apologize, but we still got our ass whooped. You got an ass whooping and you had to apologize. Now you just have to
that part. And this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
We wasn't even told that. We was like, okay, you know what you did. Bend over.
Exactly.
Now,
and for the people that
we didn't get a speech,
some of y'all may not even know. You can just people put in the comments where y'all like to bend over, kid. Did y'all have to bend over?
Right.
We had to bend over, and it was a time that you had to even pull your pants down. Right. So I've been through it.
He didn't appreciate it, and it didn't happen that often. But
right.
We didn't get a speech. It wasn't no, I'm gonna discipline you, or the police are gonna discipline you, or this is gonna hurt me more than no. You know what you did? Your mama told on you, bend your ass over. And the first thing out of his mouth was, you know what you did. So we had to be accountable. We knew that there were consequences to our actions, and this is how he was gonna handle it. And if we didn't want to deal with him, then we had to listen to my mom and tell her to do what she asked us to
do. Exactly. And so I tried
to run. One time I tried to run. I tried to run from it.
Right. Don't put your hands back. You what? Isn't this like we are set up to like protect ourselves? Nobody just like you see somebody coming to hit you and you're gonna stand there. Here they come. Oh, they're almost here. Like, nah, you gonna. And it's like you put your hands in the way, they mad. I'm saying here, like when I say like stuff like that to me in today's time, because I think about slavery, you know what I mean? The slavery time. I don't even like to watch the movies. I don't like to see by our people.
Well, that's where it stems from.
Yeah. And so we just duplicated that in a different way and calling it as parenting and not our oppressors doing it, but we are still oppressing. So it's like I do believe in getting your ass whooped. I don't believe beatings. No.
No.
Black folks, we say you get your ass whooped. Okay. A beating is you can say that for the other folks. But it's like I do still, you know what I mean, believe in that, but not as the harsh like how I grew up. Because I even, not with my last child, but my other three, you know what I mean? I kind of did them the same way. But when I think about it now, I was just like, and having the conversations with them, you know what I mean? They're shenanigans, you know what I mean? The traumatic stuff and it's like, wow, I went through that. And then I turned around and did it to my kids, not realizing that's what I was actually doing. I just thought that I was, reprimanding them, but I'm like, again, that stuff comes back from slavery, and they like, well, we didn't die, but y'all traumatized, and Carol, like y'all generation, I'm not going to say, necessarily you, but I know, you know what I mean? I deal with a lot of people that is in that age, what you say, your baby boomers, like in that group where they don't like to kind of talk about that stuff. They don't like to talk about what happened like back in the day and how things, you know what I mean, were whatever traumas and stuff that they had. Just feel like, well, I've been, I'm fine, or I got a good job, or if I have this or whatever. But lo and behold, that stuff still shows up. It comes out through, different things and how you are in life. Like I remember having conversations with some people, and it's just like they refuse to accept like what happened in the past. And it's like it's okay to like release, you know what I mean? Get it out and let it, but child, they gonna take that to their grave. It's gonna go to the grave. But some of that stuff is trauma, and then it's not about like today's society, these kids are curse their parents out, whatever. Like me, my generation, your generation, regardless of what happened in our young adult, you know what I mean, in our childhood, whatever. I am not going around like cursing my mom out, cursing this person out, cursing that person out, being disrespectful. Like I just cannot do that. And I can get with but I just cannot see. But these kids,
you know what? I don't curse around my mom. I'm uncomfortable.
I don't need like very rare. I still don't need
around my mom. And my mom, she was always very liberal, and so some of the things that she agreed with, a lot of her friends didn't agree with or didn't do. So
Latoya, talk about it, girl. Go ahead.
So that's another thing. We were talked to about birth control. We were talked to about sex. And it wasn't when I was grown up, it was when I was a teenager. And, I believed the things that my mom was telling me. I just felt like, okay, this is uncomfortable conversation. She's doing it for a reason. I didn't know why. But I owed it to myself and I owed it to her to listen. Worked. So she always held us accountable for as far as grades and school and the choices and the things that we made. She was always asked us, that's the best you can do, because if that's the best that you feel like you can do, then that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Or if you understand what I'm saying and you still made those decisions, then know that that's all on you. And she was a huge, huge advocate of that. Now, my father was a quiet guy. He kind of, laid back in the cut, his thing, the provider. So he wasn't always the disciplinarian. He would step up and do the things that were necessary for us as we were growing up. But she was the one that kind of instilled in us what to do. Now, my mom always told me and my sister, she was like, I had 5 kids. She said, and then me and your dad had your brother. I have a brother so she said, I wish I would have done. And she said, I don't regret having kids and being so young. She said, because those were my choices. But I want you and your sister to understand about having children. And when you pick a mate and you have a child, she said, when you pick a man and you have a child with this man, he's going to be in your life for the rest of your life. So when you get a boyfriend and we know you want to have sex and all this, I'm going to give you guys birth control. You're going to be on birth control, but you have to remember that. And look, when I was in my mid-20s, and I see a man and I was like, you don't look like forever. See ya. So, she was like, I didn't get to travel. I didn't get to do these things. And I want you all to experience these things before you marry. My sister got married. She didn't have her first child. She was married for 7 years. and they weren't trying. She was like, I'm not ready for kids yet. I want to do this. I want to do that. They were married 7 years before my nephew came here.
I know that's right. And that was really nice too, that your mom
Yeah,
like kind
and
of
she
sat you
was
down and talked
she
about
was a huge believer in that. She was like, this is what you have to do. And I'm an example. And like she said, she always said, I don't regret the choices that I made, but I want you all to know that there are other choices out there. Because she said when I grew up, it was important for women to get married and have children because they were listening to their parents say, I want grandchildren, you need to get married. You know, that was that old way.
Right. And that was one I wanted to bring that up because that was it was a client that I had before that I was coaching, and one of her main things was that she's I think like 72 now. That was like a huge thing of hers because she was like doing it when she was growing up. It was like, kids, marriage, you know what I mean? What they say, pregnant and barefoot. Well, I think that was
Right,
like
barefoot
their,
pregnant.
but yeah, so it was like that was like, you know what I mean, like the thing. And she did not want that. But what she did in turn is went out and got 5 degrees. You know what I mean? Like 5 different degrees. And so, but it was really like Shonda Pump for like different to get educated, going to college. Just like college wasn't even a thing. Like that was like what? But it was like to have, you know what I mean, get a man and have kids and
have
raise a
kids and have
family.
a family, right? That was a big thing back then. So, but she was like, but I want, you all to make choices, and I want you to make wise choices. If you want to get married young and have a lot of children, then that's a choice that you made. And because she told us, because we were very young, she said, don't think that that's not an option. It may be an option for you. That may be what you want to do, but I'm telling you now. So when you become of that age, you know what your options are and you know what you can do. You know what you want to do. And so I was like, when my father died, my parents had been married for 37 years. So, and we never, we saw them argue. We saw them be a couple. We didn't see Rosie and we didn't see rosy and wonderful all the time. We saw arguments, we saw love, we saw hugs, we saw everything in their relationship because they wanted us to know that it's not all roses out there. And we saw them work together, we saw them share. So these are things that they exposed us to, where now you see kids, people are, go to your room, I don't want them to see us fighting. They have to understand that that's all a part of a relationship, and that's
right. Because I think that's
yeah.
why I honestly feel like that's why we have such a high rate of divorces. Because I don't know if they've been watching the Hallmark Channel where it's an hour and a half and y'all meet each other and like it doesn't. And I even me personally had to even learn that myself because you are a product of your environment. So if you grew up in an environment where you didn't see a balance, then you don't know that there actually really is a balance, or you feel like what the balance is getting beat up on or accepting certain things. Like what I mean by that, I just have like a prime example would be like, okay, if you have a mate, a husband or whatever who pays all the bills, but then he also whoop your ass, like no, it's not gonna be like, well, at least he pays the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now.
No.
Yeah, because you know what feels right to you and what is not right. The minute you feel that something's not right, then you have to use your instinct and the things that you were taught, about when and when not to. But like I've had friends who were in abusive relationships And the ones that were in abusive relationships grew up in that environment. Like you said, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I grew, man. Look.
But I'm lucky and blessed that I did not have to, that I didn't grow up in that type of environment. You know, I had two regular parents who loved each other. My parents, they've been together forever. Here's a, so I'm just gonna show y'all this. Here's a picture of my mom and dad. She was 14 and he was 15 in this picture. They met in high school. And they can you kind of see it a little bit?
Yeah, you can see like they look like they got on the same thing. Is that uniform?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They're dressed alike. They were at a picnic.
Oh, okay.
So my mom, and just for you all that don't know, a lot of you guys know that I help take care of my mom. My mom is 84. So she turned 84 in January. So, you know, things were different then and things were different from them. But once they start having all of us, you know, they realized, okay, we're in it for the long haul and we have children and, you know, let's go. My father was a huge advocate of ours. I think me and my sister were both daddy's girls. He did kind of spoil us a little bit more than my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just an overall lover of children. He just liked kids. So when my mom got pregnant with Terrence, he was ecstatic that there was another baby coming. So, she wasn't all that happy about it because when my mom had Terrence, I think she was like 37. You know, she was a little older. But you know, it's all about what you're learning and what you get from it. You know, when me and Keith were married and Casey was little, when we had arguments, we did not. We have me and him have kind of a silent rule. We do not call each other out of our names. Because that does not show love. That's just disrespect. I ain't no bitch and he ain't no MF and all of that old stuff.
Right.
We can hash it out. We can fight fair. And you know, we could talk about it. And so that way we don't have to, Casey does not have to leave the room. He has to understand that when you have an argument, okay, get past it. You say what you say, but you got to move past it, just like you move forward with everything else.
Right.
Yeah, that whole disrespect thing, we do not do that. As far as I'm concerned, that's grounds for divorce. I shouldn't have to call him no MF. He shouldn't have to call me no B. I don't care how mad you get. That's what you call people you don't love. You know what I'm saying?
Right, D.
Yeah, you spend your time and your money. You know, the people who get my time and my money, they ain't MFs.
Right.
I don't spend my money on those guys. I don't
not on those.
Spend my time on those people. You know what I mean? Now Casey understands that if him and his friends have an argument or falling out, he can move forward with it, or he can continue on with it, or he can move forward from it. So now he knows it's a part of life and that's a choice. So that's not something that I want him to worry about. I don't want him to be, when you get in a relationship, you got to be able to talk. You got to be able to defend yourself. You got to be able to, comfort yourself. And if you don't know how to do that, you're not going to have nothing but problems.
Yeah. Well, I think, I think a lot of the issues, and again, like I'm not I'm just from observation, conversations, and realizing a lot of people just do not think. I am a thinker, so it really bothers me when people don't think. But it's like people really lack, and of course, this is not everybody's, for the people that is applicable to, that emotional intelligence. They don't know how to really express themselves, and so they act out in other ways. You know what I mean? Like, act out. You know what I mean? That's why I think how narcissists, nobody told a narcissist ever before that of their wrongdoings or whatever. And that's how they, they become that. It's like, me, what? No way, it can't be me. It got to be everybody else, and things like that. It's like nobody would check them or put them in their place, or
nobody holding them accountable.
Like, right, holding them accountable. And where I find, and I can say this because I am a mother and I do have sons. I am a mother. I do have sons. I am a mother. I do have sons. Okay. So saying this, I find a lot of, I would just say because I mean, moms, so I'm getting on the moms at this point. It's like babying their sons. So when you baby these boys, they come up to be baby men. And then y'all expect somebody, a grown-ass woman, to now take on a liability instead of an asset. And absolutely not. Now, that's why I said I am a mother and I have boys. Because I know people like to, I have a thing where people are talking about, unless you, even in their, a therapist or somebody that studies whatever, experience is your best teacher. So if you didn't have any kids and you want to talk about, so that's the reason why I said I am a mother and I have boys, like to make it plain, because I did not do that with my sons. And I even told my sons, you put your hand on, if a girl, you know what I mean, hits you or whatever, like, because they're stronger. And I know people like, oh, you hit them back as kids. Yeah, I told you, somebody hit you, you hit them back. But as you get old, I said, no, not be hitting no girls. So a girl wants to like tap, like hit on you. I said, call me. Okay. Like just get me involved. You know what I mean? Depending on the situation. But not to be beating on no girls. And even though, like I said, these kids, I said, these raggedy kids, they little buck wild. And so, times are different now, but yet and still, like, they know what, I'll just say, they know what to do. But see, them other people, when you baby them boys, and it's like, I hear this conversation all the time, and I'll be like, girl, I understand. Is you had the conversations where the sisters talk about, I had to do all this and da-da-da-da-da, and my brother just, he ain't had to do nothing. Like, I was the one that had to do all of this, and he was the one that just got baby or whatever. So now you get older, and that's what they expect to happen. And I see it a lot. I see it a lot. And I'm like,
there's a lot of women that will do everything. When I was growing up, me and my sister, we weren't allowed to touch the garbage. My father said, that's what your brothers, that's a job for your brother. I better not ever see you touching garbage. So you know what? And now when I was single and on my own, I had to touch the garbage because wasn't nobody going to do the garbage. And I wasn't going to ask boyfriend that was coming to visit to take the garbage out, because then he felt like after he take the garbage out, he can get a cup of coffee and a bowl of cereal. No, you got to get your ass out. I'm single. So, KC, when he got old enough, I said, you're going to have to start taking the garbage out. Can Daddy do it? Yeah, he's done it long enough. It's your turn. Now you need to earn it. I said, and I'm going to tell you what, this is something that I'm not going to help you with, because mommy does not touch garbage. You should have seen him looking at me.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I do not touch garbage.
And it don't just stop at the garbage. I know a lot of people. Now that he's grown,
now that he's grown, when his relationships, I don't choose to get into his business because I will definitely be biased. I ain't gonna lie, it's my baby, right?
Here you go.
So the only thing I want to know when the normal ones ain't coming around, I'll say, so you're not with so-and-so anymore? Nah. And I'm like, okay, well, as long as was your breakup respectful? Yeah, okay. That's all I need to hear. I don't want you disrespecting nobody's daughter, and if she start hitting on you and all of that kind of, you don't have time for that, then you need to get on out of there, because that's not
right.
What you see around here. So you know that's not normal. Now you ain't gonna go to jail. I ain't got to be coming to get you because we already told them you whoop some girl's ass. We're not coming to get you. We can't afford
Exactly. You gonna stay. You made your bed, and you gonna lay right on that hard
you
motherfucker.
do that on your own. So long as it's not disrespectful, don't call no young ladies no bitches. I know you hear that in the music, but you don't hear that around the house. And that's what sends people off. So don't do things, don't light the fire, just get your ass out. I told him, I said, young ladies are a dime a dozen. You're a good looking kid, you'll meet somebody else. And when you meet the one, you'll know that that's the one. But you're young right now. You ain't got time to be, you're a young man right now. You don't have time to be worrying about somebody that's not going to be your forever person. Save that energy. Save that energy because you're going to need it. When you get married, you're going to need that energy. Don't waste it on somebody that it's not time for. I said, so extract the good things from this young lady and move forward and make sure that the next young lady has some of those same good properties to add to.
Come on, y'all.
But yeah, the boy mom thing, I try not to get in the way of Keith. Sometimes I don't like Keith's way, but I'm glad he's there to teach my son how to move around, as a young man in today's society.
Yes, because we need that. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like my sisters out here in the struggle. I would say even myself, because I'm not like, remarried or anything like that. So it's like slim pickings because I'm like, these men, I'm not quite sure who raised you or like, where did you grow up? I don't look like nobody raised you. So what happened? Because I know who, child. Let me just go to these comments because I just need a break. You said, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that's something too. A child raising up around a narcissism. I grew up around. I didn't even know that's what that was until I started reading about narcissism. I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
I know somebody like that.
I know. Hold up, like, and I realized I was surrounded by them. Married, you know what I mean? Married to them, dated them. I'm like, well, darn it. Was it like it's like this group of narcissists, your assignment is Aisha. Like, what the hell? I said, what in the...
Not your assignment is Aisha.
Like, and they came in different shapes, sizes, forms, everything. You would have never... Child. So, in all of that, I'm just like, absolutely not. And D, right, you said, yeah. Let me tell you something. The youngest of my siblings is a boy. We'll talk about that. Y'all remind me, but we're gonna cap that because I don't want to put that here. We'll do it on TikTok. So I'll tell you about that baby and the boys. So y'all remember the conversation about baby and the boys. So we're going because I got a story. I got something for y'all with that and how it escalates. It turns into like adulthood.
Oh, sorry. The boy
I couldn't get away from him until you put. Child, I could tell. I know. Let me tell you something. I know a baby narc to a full grown. What's the like master narc at this point? So yeah, that submissive thing, it's so like subjective. It's like you ought to be submissive when you want something that you want. Baby, you don't work, you don't eat. And work doesn't mean like this your 9-to-5 job. It's all the work to put into this relationship, all the work that goes into raising kids, building a home. That's the work. So if you can't work that, then you don't eat. And you don't eat nothing.
I think that is taken out of context.
It is.
And it offends so many people. And I'm like, you said your mom said keep living.
Uh-huh.
Because I've been married for such a way, I don't. Maybe it's the wrong word. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong word to use, or maybe that's the only word that some men think that is part of being in a marriage and doing this and that and the other. But being submissive does not mean that you're a dog and they go sit and you sit and put your paws up. So and I think that's what a lot of people mistake submissive for, being somebody who takes orders. So and I that's what I'm thinking, that a lot of the young ladies kind of misconstrue what submissive means, or um not the definition of it, or the act of being submissive. And then a lot of men will use an example of, they use the same example. Well, suppose it's the middle of the night and you hear somebody coming up in the house, or somebody's, messing with the door. Who do who do you expect to go to the
TV.
door? And you'd be like, well, that's not me being submissive. Well, I mean, it's not you being submissive, and they think that it's you being submissive, and you're letting them step up front and handle the danger, quote unquote. So I'm like, don't think that I just think it's maybe it's the wrong word that's being used. But when you're in a marriage, it's not
I
about
don't think so. I also has to do because I also feel like too. I grew up. Oh, child, I grew up jacked up. Let me just start there. And a portion of that is growing up and also in the church, and that was something very heavily about being submissive. Now, I will always kind of get pulled to the side, is because I've always, in a sense, I've always been like a free thinker. And I think though, but I'm a thinker. So I'm like, why is it y'all heavily so talking about how women should dress? And then I said, well, what about the men though? Like, why do we have to wear skirts all the way down to our kids' knees? Okay, because you know what I mean? Like, it had to be
our
past
kids.
your ankles, basically scraping the floor. You know what I mean? Like, and loose, like it, no form fitting anything, no spaghetti straps, no, you know what I mean, off the shoulder, nothing, no, any of that. And so, because it would be enticing. Well, why would that be my problem? When I woke up and decided to put it on because that's what I wanted to put on, I wasn't thinking about enticing or it's going to be. So why is it that a man, if they get enticed by what of me, then why is that my problem?
Why is it your fault too?
So you know what I mean? And then when you're talking about the submissive, like I've seen a lot of them, but guess what? What they're not going to talk about is a lot of them submissive wives was cheated on, okay, and everything else. Like you doing all of this for this man, that it ain't changed. And I was just like, but he ain't, baby. What? It's like, oh, can you now don't get me wrong. Could you make somebody a sandwich, here and there? Yes. But if I always gotta make you a sandwich, nigga, did your legs break? Did somebody cut your hands off? If not,
right. That's,
you know what I
and
mean?
that's what I think a lot of people think that marriage is. Girl, go make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
You go run and make a sandwich.
This lady, and she was very prideful, and I wanted to tell her so bad, but I didn't. I said,
no, I'll make you a sandwich if I'm in the kitchen.
She was like, I cook dinner for my husband every night. I don't play that. And I said, but your husband is sitting here looking at me. He looking at it. Child, I mean, it was clear as day that this dude be, if you all up in my face, and I mean out in the public with it, I said, oh, why you need to come out the kitchen then and see what the hell he doing. Like, right. I mean, was so prideful, as if like All of that, child, you could do all of that, and the man is still going to be that, whatever that type of man is. If he's going to be out here in these streets, you cooking a damn meal, you might as well cook her one too, and her homegirl.
Not and the homegirls.
Seriously, just have takeout containers. But I was like, no, and I'm an advocate on you know what I mean, relationships, but these relationships of today, I'm not. I'm just like,
they're different, newfangled.
Yeah, it's not really, you know what I mean? It's a cute look, or they doing it for social media.
Everybody, take your time when you're out there looking for the forever person. Take your time.
Right. Maybe that's what if people could put it, because I mean, if I would have known that, like when I got married my first time, I got married because I could not stand my family. I wanted to get away. I wanted something different, and I got something different. I went from one crazy family to two.
To another. Yep.
So it was like he had issues, I had issues. So now I only would have had to deal with my issues if it was just me. But now I have to deal with this one with these other issues, and then had two sons in those issues. Okay. So I was like, yeah, going forward. But I mean, like you said, you don't know what you don't know. I used to beat myself up all the time over it. Like, you know, how could you be so dumb? You could be so stupid, like all of these different things, and realize, baby, I really was. And I know we hear this a lot, because sometimes when stuff is said and then people water it down and use it for everything, it gets annoying because it like waters it up. But really, if you know for a fact that you really did the best you could with the information, like with your upbringing and all you had, that's all you had. And that's all you know. So that's all you do. That's all you think that's out there. That's for you. Because I mean, I've always looked to see like a lot of stuff out there, but I never would imagine, or you know what I mean, think that it could be for me though. What are you showing me?
Fringe seams.
Oh, you did decide to do it.
Yeah. On the side seams, yeah, I had to. Because like I said, this fabric is too old.
Okay, well, you want me to show
you the whole thing? Yeah,
since you want to be showing seams.
Yeah, show what you're doing. That's what they're on for. Surge. Yeah, she got the surge happening, y'all.
Resurging. Surge. So I'm actually, what I'm doing right here is I'm threading my cover. Y'all know I'm team cover stitch. I'm threading my cover stitch machine because I'm going to do that to do my edges.
Now I'm getting ready to serge this outside edge, and then I'm just going to turn it under.
I'm trying to think, do I want to do one or two?
You mean one or two what?
Threads. Do I want to just do one? I think it'll be cute with the two.
The two what?
For my cover stitch, do I want to use the two needles or just one?
Oh, I'm just gonna do one
to lock it
around. You got a nice little point there. So I'm gonna serge. I'm gonna turn. Can I turn? There we go. Hey,
I've never done one. So let's try it today, shall we? Let's try it, friends.
You said, let's try it, friends.
Latoya asked, did you do 1/4 for your French seams?
Hi, French seams, yeah, I do 1/4 and then flip it, and then I do 3/8. So I do 3/8, which is the larger seam. The second seam is the larger seam. 2/8 plus 3/8 is 5/8, and then 2/8, of course, is a quarter of an inch. So where do I start? I guess I start at one end, come all the way around. Right.
Oh, for your right. I think that's what you got to do. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now I wish I had enough room to put this on a like to get like a little crank table, because when I surge, I like to stand up.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Stand up crew.
I prefer to stand up, but I'm not gonna put this on my cutting table. It'll take up too much.
So what I did was take one needle out so it doesn't, so the other needle don't be cutting up my fabric. It really is supposed to go. But wait, they want you to do something. You got to fold something up and then over?
What?
For the point, when it gets to the point in the end.
For the point, you're gonna have, well, I did a French seam, so I had a little bit hanging over. And there's on the instructions, they show you how to turn the point under, and then when you fold this long edges over, then you get a point. So if you look at like step number, looks like step number 3. Yeah, they show you how to fold it so you get that nice point on the edge.
Well, why do I have to look at I have you here, friend. Like, what does this mean?
What do you mean? Well, I ain't there yet. So give me a.
Oh Lord.
You're ahead of me, aren't you? Ahead of me. You got the 2 pieces
yes,
basted together.
No, you don't do that yet. You do the ends. You finish off the ends first before you put it together.
Oh, okay. Then that's what I'm doing. I'm finishing my sides, so I can actually turn it under and then put them together.
Oh boy.
Are we like on the same area then?
Well, we will
be way ahead of me.
Huh? This is why I like my cover stitch machine, because see how you doing all of that, then you got to sew. I'm doing it all in one step. Right, me too, Latoya. I can't do that standing, sewing, and all. I'm only standing to cut it out, and that's it.
Then I gotta go through hell and high water.
Yes, you would have to be, Jana. You would have to. You have to be on both. Two separate accounts to be able for us both to get credit.
All right, so now I'm on number 2.
Let me drink my water. Now, we done talked about a lot of. I said, "Woo, child, this live was." They'll catch the replay. Like, wait a minute, are they sewing? What is going on here? Good conversation, though. Good real talk. Conversation. But it's life.
Coming around the mountain, here she comes. Coming around the mountain, here I come. I'm coming
around the mountain.
I'm coming around the mountain, here I come.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be ready to fold my ham when I come. I'll be ready to fold my ham when I come.
Listen,
I'll be ready to fold my ham. I'll be ready to fold my ham. I'll be ready to fold my ham when I come.
Oh, it's okay. Jenna, I appreciate you wanting to do that, but it's okay. It's always a replay, with not necessarily saying that you have to sit and watch the whole thing again. It's just, if you play it while you're doing other stuff or whatever, then you get the credit. Then that's another way of doing it as well.
All right. So now,
yeah, how to do this. So I guess I thought so it kind of wraps around your side. I thought it was just in the front, but it wraps around your side. Yeah. Okay. Wait, Latoya. So hold on, Janet, are you the Latoya that's on here too, or this is another Latoya?
it's the same.
Oh, it's the same one. Okay, God, I'm like, wait a minute.
She's Latoya on TikTok, but Jana everywhere else.
Oh, you said same person. Oh, okay.
Same person, yeah.
Oh, that's what she meant. I was like, okay. Like I told you, I'm a thinker child because I'm like, wait a minute. Are you saying sometimes I'm a delayed one, but nevertheless, I be thinking, be coming back 10 minutes later, like, moved on. I'm like, wait a minute. What you said? So, all right, friend. Now, how we? Because yours look like a little, almost like a square. Not right now, right? Maybe yours might be a little bit more pointed than mine because I didn't use 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. I only used.
I did 5/8 on the side seams, and then on the other ones you can do 3/8.
Okay,
so
well, I don't know exactly.
I do 3/8 though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Like the side seam, I didn't do 5/8 because I knew that it was going to be too.
Oh, because you needed some. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's how it's going to come out. All you do is turn it up. It says here to turn up 3/8 on either side. Then press out, turn under. Oh, okay. Okay, so what they're saying is if you go 3/8, you want to press in 3/8 on each side, right? So for me to do 3/8, I'd have to put a basin stitch all the way through. So anyway, you turn it under 3/8, right? And then after you turn under your 3/8 of an inch, you want to go ahead and you want to iron it all the way down and just press it. So now you're going to have iron marks on both sides, right? With the 3/8 of an inch. Then you can open it up and you'll have your iron marks there. Then you take this and you fold it in, kind of like how you do a pocket. Then you take your 3/8 inch and you fold it back in, and then that'll give you that point that you need there. So you fold the sides first and then press them down for your hem. Then once you get done, when you open it up, you're going to have those crease marks all the way up to the point. Then you can take this in, fold it in at 1/4 of an inch, and then you should be able to take your folded edge.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Right. It's just like the way you would do like the edge of a pocket. You know how you point the edge of a pocket? It's the same way.
Okay.
And then don't clip anything or trim anything at the point, because that little ball of fabric that's caught up in that miter, that's like a weight.
A weight, okay.
And that's what keeps the points down and flowing and freely. It like adds weight to the little ball of the fabric there.
Okay.
You need to see the fold in real time. All right. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's where the 3/8 is where them dots are.
Right. 3/8 are where your dots are. Cause so the hem
Frank, you
that
better
goes
say,
all the
oh,
way around and down, that's 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to baste, and I like, although I did a serge is only 1/4 of an inch. 3/8 of an inch is 1/8 of an inch more. So I'm going to put in a base stitch for my hem because I'm going to fold up to 3/8. And I like my hems crispy if Tygery is still on here. So this is just a little extra some that I do.
I don't think I want to put mine on.
And this is like when you do, this is what slow sewing is, when you add all kind of different techniques into, when you add a lot of different techniques into what you're doing. But I am going to fold up to 3/8 of an inch all the way around. So I'm putting in a base stitch at 3/8 of an inch, so I don't have to guess where to fold. I don't need a ruler. I don't need a seam gauge. I can just fold right up to my line.
I don't think mine. I want it to be that far.
So I'm just putting in a temporary base stitch. Normally I would put a different color in so it's easier to pull out. I usually put a different color in the bobbin so it's easy to see and I know exactly what thread needs to be eliminated. I mean, what thread to pull when it's time to take the thread out. Batara, I did not use a different color bobbin thread, which is kind of stupid because this shirt takes up a lot of thread. And when you do that, you take a chance of running out of bobbin thread that you need for your project. When I get done, I'll show you guys what I have here. Are you ironing now? You hem ironing?
I am trying to create, because like remember I said I didn't use 3/8 of an inch.
Okay, what I'll do for anybody that's sewing like Jana, I'll press under 3/8 of an inch over. I'll just do the tip so you can actually see the tip. How I'm doing the tip.
It's not tip. It's like falling right on.
All right, let me put my stitch in other half. Oh my God, Aisha, I might want another one of these. I don't like making things twice. But nope. I'll have the toddler top and this one. So then that means I can retire this pattern.
You said you what?
I said I might retire this pattern. Y'all know I don't know about y'all, but I'm a compliment whore. If I get a whole bunch of compliments on this, I will make another one. They're so cute. They're so pretty. Okay, so yeah. Because I do want a black one. Because it's just so doggone. The black one is just so sleek looking.
Right. Shoot, I don't know what these doing.
Huh?
Trying to do it to where I can get a point.
Hold on, I'm getting ready to do the point. I'm getting ready to do the point.
Mine's look like
I'm just
blunt scissors at this point.
I'm stitching in my let me put in my base stitches and then that'll be a little bit easier for you all to see too. I'm almost done. I did one side.
As soon as I can get a point, I'm just gonna go for it. That look pointy enough. Shit. That look pointy enough for me.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, I even like oh yeah, yours is like super pointy. Mine probably won't even be that pointy.
That's because I fixed it, so
Jetta said it looks like a point. All right, so here's up close. You can see my serged edge, and then you can see my 3/8 of an inch basting stitch. Okay, the serged edges are 1/4 of an inch. So the edge of the serge thread is 1/4 of an inch. So there's an 1/8 of an inch space in there. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to press to my 3/8 of an inch stitch on both ends. And you can see when I press it, there's already a point there. Then when I unfold it, I'm going to take this piece and fold it up 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to refold back to my 3/8 of an inch guideline. And it's going to it's going to look like, mine is going to look like this. Aisha's is a little bit more on the pointy tip. I'll have a little bit more fabric folded inside of mine. On the point tip all the time, Fife.
Oh, Lord.
But you knew what I was talking about, didn't you?
Huh?
I said, but you knew what I was talking about, didn't you?
I sure did. Back in the day on the boulevard. Yeah, I sure
See,
did.
see.
We used to cook the teas in our family. Yep.
Go.
Yes, I does. Oh, I could have put a smaller, but it's all right. It's okay. So I will show y'all mine. Done. Do this pattern piece at the bottom, is it? Because some of these, they got like a slight little arch to. Yeah, it does. Like a slight little arch in there.
Right at the side, there's a little arch. Right at the kind of coming up the side. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and yeah. I'm talking about down on the wingtip. It's straight on one. Hold on. Unless it could be me because my pressing it looks like that's probably going to be a me thing.
All right, I'm getting ready to fold up my. I'm getting ready to iron up my hem. Iron up my hem. I'm getting ready to iron up my hem. Y'all want me to show y'all in the screen or can I move it forward? Let me know. At the tip. At the point tip.
Oh, Lord.
You're supposed to say all the time, Fife. You don't know. See, I got a friend named Tambra. Every time I say a verse, she says the next one. And we do that all the time. It annoys the shit out of people. And it's the funniest shit. See, so you got to get right, Fife.
Well, my name is Aisha. Okay.
No, you're Fife. Come on now. On the point tip. I'm Q-tip right now. No, I'm
all
Fife.
the time, Fife. There you go.
You Q-tip, I'm Fife.
Okay. Oh wait, let me adjust this because my thing is rippling. That better come out when I press it, or I'm going to be
It's supposed to be here. Here.
That's bad. Not bad. Oh wait, Latoya, you making this too? She's making this?
I think so.
Is somebody making it?
Okay, it did for mine. Did form a point.
Because I mean, it's that whole vault right there. That's right there at the seam.
Mine did do a point. All right, so now I can come over here and show the point.
No, I'm just watching. I'm doing some hemming.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I did was I did that base stitch 3/8 of an inch all the way around. Then I folded first 3/8 of an inch. Let me turn here this way. So I folded 3/8 of an inch and I pressed it down with my iron. Right. So now I have the tip here. And what you do is you turn the tip in. When you get your two base knit stitches come together like this, you fold the tip so that the bottom of the fold is at the edge or at the edge of the basting stitches or where your hem is going to be. And then when you fold it in, after you press up, you can see I pressed up on the tip there. Then you fold in. Wait, let me see. Wait, there it goes. I press the tip up, but that's like about 1/4 of an inch till the two stitches meet. Then I'm just folding back into where I iron. And then it makes a point. Here it is on the right side.
Okay, point.
Okay, so now all I got to do, because since I've serged my edge, I'm just going to press up to my line. And then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to top stitch it all the way down. And my seams should both end right here at this point. So I'm going to start here, go all the way around, and then I should end here as well. Then I'll be ready to put the two together. So on the point tip.
But you, hold on. Not right now, Fife. Okay. You should mean put them together. You didn't hem it first. You just pressed it.
I just pressed it. I didn't hem it yet. I didn't stitch it yet.
So, friend, what you said you're gonna be available Friday. This is gonna be the part 2 because I this is gonna be a part 2.
You know what? Don't be covering up your head. Keep going. You just keep going. Okay. You hear that? You hear that tip? Where you at now? You must be sewing your hem because I hear your machine.
I'm at my cover stitch machine, of course.
Okay, well, keep on covering. We still got time. Friend, it's only 1/4 till. Maybe 10 till. What time is it?
Yeah, it's 10 to 2.
Okay, come on. We still got time. Come
well,
on.
10 to 1.
10 to 2. Oh, for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Keep on going. You said not now, Fife.
You're just doing too much.
That's not part of the song, Aisha.
Listen, it's a remix. Okay, you know I do carry you. It's a remix. I'm gonna have to take this one.
Not right now, Fife. That's all right mode. You're gonna tell me I'm not right now.
Keep on moving. That's the only part I got, y'all. Like, it's gonna be a part 2 to this. But here's the thing, though. So that would have been pretty nice to do. Oh. Ooh. So let me press this to see what the what is. Lewis has a little. Now, oh, this fabric is so light. Lightweight.
It was a lot of like this fabric. I had a lot left over, like in strange areas.
You had a lot of what?
Like I had a lot of leftover fabric because of the tail and the side. So that kind of that blows a little bit.
All right, so that's the one. So y'all can't really see. I use my cover set, so this is what it looks like on the bed. That's why I didn't serge it, because this is considered like a serge of finishing right there. But then I just did the one. I took one needle out, so it's not double needle, but that's one finished side. Y'all can see that. Oh, I know. We can't play music on here. Well, you can. There's a playlist, but I'm just trying to get myself acclimated with YouTube. I don't want to get some music.
Is it music? Just it's not music with words though, correct?
It's I believe it can be words. It just can't be copywritten. But like I have this playlist. Let me see if I can play. I have a playlist. I was supposed to test it out. Maybe I'll do that later. Because it's songs, but it's like in this jazz kind of beat. You know how people redo something with jazz, and so that's what it kind of is. So I don't really know if it's copywritten though, because I be needing music.
Now me,
music make you lose control.
I like quiet when I sew.
What you say?
I said I like it quiet when I sew.
Okay. Because you want to make all the noise.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, come on now. I need this side the point to point. Now, playing these games with me. Okay. The point is pointing.
Uh-oh.
Point is pointing. I hope this buzzing that I hear don't come out in this video.
Make sure, like, if when we sign off, if they have like a feedback something, like a feedback form, or how was your broadcast, make sure you put that on there.
Okay. If they have it. Yeah, mine's got like, to me, like a little arch to it. Sure, I'm gonna have to.
All right.
Oh, that sort of definitely defeated the purpose of what I was trying to do. So you got them both pressed now?
Yeah, I'm ready to sew them up now. So I'm not gonna do 3/8. I'm gonna do right here. 2/8, 7-inch straps down. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right. Here. And here. All right. Let her rip.
There we go. I don't know what's in with me today and doing one side of this and then coming back and doing the other side. That is not normally how things go. For some reason. Okay.
Did you do double stitch or double needle hem on your cover for your hem?
No, I did one.
Okay.
Because you said you was just doing. I said, remember, I was like, let's try it out to see with the one. Yes, no, maybe so. No, ain't even paying me no attention.
I didn't hear you.
Just don't worry about it.
I heard you say to trying something out.
Remember, I was like, friends, let's try this. Said I was going to try out the one instead of two. I said that earlier, but you apparently wasn't paying
I
attention.
missed it. Look, I ain't gonna lie.
You did respond to it though. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, I don't remember.
That's obvious.
I don't remember.
It's okay. Yeah.
Never remember. Not that it wasn't important.
Mm-hmm.
Was it after you called? After you told me you didn't have time? Tip.
Ooh. Oh, but you remember that though. Okay.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Okay. That's all right. Sorry, I gotta.
All right, coming around the mountain on hymn number 1.
All right, I'm starting the hymn on the second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, too. Him in the second.
You on the second one too?
Yeah.
What? So you think so?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go back over that. I said, say it ain't so. Girls cutting up. I'm cutting up. What? None of this even went through. Ooh, they just played me. They played me. First of all, let's take this out because we don't even need that. Why is this thing? It is so. Oh, all right. See you, D. Have a great day at work. We'll be back for a part 2, so you know. So you can see that finished. But surely you're not going to get this done. I think we probably will stop at all the way around.
Oh, okay. At the where we got to do the we didn't do the whatchamacallit.
What?
Oh, we stopped at the basting all the way around. Okay, never mind. I'm thinking of the toddler top.
The who?
Toddler top. I did my straps first and set them aside.
Instead of what?
My straps. I did.
Oh, you already did them?
No, on my other top, and I set them aside. But that comes after you baste them together because they go in between the facing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see,
So yeah, we can stop at the basting, but so when we come back and do part 2, have your straps sewn, not with the hardware, just sewn and turned in and out. You know what I mean?
Well, what if I need help with that?
You don't need help with that. Fold in half and flip it inside out. Not the hardware part, but just preparing the straps for us to do the hardware.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Jelly beans. I know what you meant the first time.
Jelly
but
beans.
I'm just simply saying, you know, could have been a nice.
You don't need help on that Jimmy joint. You just need help on the what is it?
I don't know.
What's the other Jim, not the Jimmy joint, but the
you talking about them little sexy
there, what's the slash and spread?
Oh, crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, there we go. We gotta do the hardware applesauce to attach it to the Jimmy joint.
Okay, well, talking my language.
So we're not doing the hardware applesauce. We just sewing the joints together.
Yes, okay. But you said you just because I only did it that one time. Remember when we were on the phone and you showed me how to pull it through the thing? That little looper thing been in the pack ever.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we can do.
So that's why I was saying, like, I mean, of course, you know, I would attempt it.
We'll do that after.
Somebody else might need to see that information because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have that loop turner, and it's probably sitting on the side like mine's was.
Help with the loop turner? Okay.
Yeah, to pull it through. Because remember, you was like, no, you gotta attach it or latch it on or something. I don't know.
You gotta make sure that the lobster craw closes before you pull it through. The lobster craw. All right. I am going to press mine and then put them together.
You done passed me now. I had to take mine out. Because it was not, I don't know what the heck was going on, but it wasn't sewing nothing. It like partially did, and then it decided to stop. Like right in the... So guys, we will be coming back for a part 2. What in the world is happening?
That didn't sound good.
No, it did not. But I don't know. Yeah, let me... I'm gonna have to just unthread. Just like take the thread. Well, I don't have to start over. It's just now I gotta go back and start from that point. But maybe I need to thread this again because I don't know what is going on with this thing. I guess I'll probably be stopping at this point at the rate I'm going. We'll get to the end. I don't want to act up. Oh.
Time for water in my tank. I'm not getting no steam.
I love me a good steam. Oh,
getting only a little bit. I like a blast. I'm like, yeah, I need a blast to steam.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, the iron gotta have a good steam on it or else. I don't even like to iron without machine. Okay. Let's carry on. Shall we? Games. Just trying to hang here all day. All right, y'all. I think we're back in business. Like now that I have my new machine, all of my other machines sound extra loud. Where before it was like normal, but now it is like. Oh, that was cute. Sounds like y'all have a top-notch day now. I know D is going, but thank you, D. The most challenging part of this, I don't really think. I would think trying to get the point to try to make that point at the bottom. I mean, I don't really know how this other part is going to go, but when we get to the putting the lingerie hardware on there, but I think trying to get that point at the end, I would say. What do you think, Carol?
What about what is challenging?
Yeah, what do you think is the most challenging part to the top?
Probably would just be the point if that's not something you used to doing, but it's similar to putting a point on a pocket. And with this one though, you got to make sure you put in your stay stitches because if you stretch the neck out of shape, you're not gonna be in business. It's gonna be bad for you. Make sure you use the right fabric too. This ain't no experimenting fabric project. I'm just gonna try this fabric because I really love it now.
Yeah, I think the key with the fabric though is find something that has a drape to it, like a flow.
Right. It's got to be something that moves. So use what's on the back of the envelope.
Well, I didn't use what's on the back of the envelope. That's why I said that. I'm using a very lightweight denim.
Yeah. Okay. So lightweight denim is like chambray, right?
I don't know.
Can you make is it something that you would make blue jeans out of? Or is it something that you would only make a shirt or dress out of?
A shirt or dress.
Yeah, then it's probably chambray denim.
Or like a trouser pant, but not like a denim jeans. You know, like our regular pant jeans that we would wear. No.
Yeah. Okay. So it's is it like a linen weight? Does it feel like linen weight?
Yeah, it gives you the linen thing without all the wrinkles.
It's like a chambray denim. Chambray.
Okay. You know, textiles is on my to-do list this year. So I don't know.
See that? Look at that. How fun is that?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you can do that. That's the purpose of using the right fabric. So that part right there will be like.
So like if the wind blow, you'll see your fangs to be. They should.
Not the fangs.
The fang. That's what they
The
remind me of.
fangs. I like that.
The fangs is
The
gonna be.
template
They need
fangs.
to be blowing in the wind. If those things is stiff, like some starch pants, that was not the fabric
That's
to
not
you.
going. That's not going to be the Jimmy joint.
That's not the Jimmy joint you want.
Right. So yeah, this is definitely a pick the right fabric. If you don't pick the right fabric, it's not gonna come out nice. Maybe gonna lie to you. All right.
Because I was debating, I said, oh, I was looking on the back, and even though with the fabrics, I'm like, child, I don't know. I wouldn't know if I had this or not anyway, because I don't know the names of the fabric. But I felt it in my shana that this was going to be okay. And so that's why I used it.
Shanana.
I was figuring well, the whole point of that is probably to have some type of flow to it, and this has a flow to it, so we could do that.
Y'all, please help me. I when I go to the dentist, I hope they don't dead my mouth.
Oh Lord, you go to the dentist like every week.
Ugh.
Well, let me know when you
I had
ready
it
for
last
work.
week. I'm just hoping that, like I said, hoping that I don't have to dead my mouth today. See, if we was on TikTok, I'd ask y'all to send me some prayer hands. Did they have them here on?
Ma'am, the prayer hands did not come from TikTok. They come from your phone.
I'm talking about here.
Well,
I'm talking about on this thing and this app. They can send me some prayer hands on YouTube. Can you do that? There they go. See?
There you see. You see the prayer and see, won't he do it? Let me talk
Thank
about
you,
won't he do it?
Thank you. I need some prayer hands. I'm so hoping they don't dead my mouth today. I hope they don't.
What do you gotta get done?
Well, I had a temporary cap on. I'm in the process of getting a bridge, and they found all kind of other shit wrong. So
Lord, you sound like my mom.
Now we're down to the bottom, and so it's almost bridge time. But my temporary cap fell off, so now they got to put the cap back on.
Oh Lord.
And then the dentist told me yesterday that was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know. He was like, "Well, I'm not going to charge you to put the cap back on." And I said, "Was the cap supposed to fall off?"
I know that's right. I know that's right.
He said, "No." I said, "Okay, then that's why you shouldn't charge me." Well, no,
like he doing you a favor.
I can't even believe he even said that shit.
Well, people listen. They will try you. They will try you.
I was just like, for real? Was it supposed to come off? I mean, just let me know.
I know if I was working in that office, I'd be like, "Ooh." Child.
He was looking at bitch, and we should have put Novocaine in your mouth. Bitch, we should have did your teeth. Because I sure enough said that. I did. We're not going to.
Probably was like laughing because you always laughing and saying stuff.
I wasn't laughing that time. Shit. I'll be laughing when it comes to my pocket.
I know that's right.
It ain't funny. I was up in there looking at him like with the serious face. All right. So I'm almost
done. They're not going to charge you to put it on, but are they going? Do you still have to pay?
I don't know, but I'm just like, I shouldn't be paying for nothing today. They just need to fix what they did wrong. Just go in there and put the cap back on. But I'm just hoping they don't put no Novocaine.
Oh yeah, there's something. Yeah, it should be totally. It should be. I don't blame you on that one. It was supposed to rain, but the sun is out. That don't mean it's gonna be warm.
All right, friend. I got my pieces basted together.
They basted on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Look at
so
that.
cute.
Yeah, it is gonna be.
I'm like loving this.
I'm about to base mine on now. My cover stitch that's like it. And maybe it was a little upset that I wasn't using both needles, so it might have missed this twin. Oh gosh. Oh, you don't try your stuff on. So
Oh no, that's wide enough. That don't fit me.
yeah, mine's that's the same thing. The same thing. Now I'm curious about these darts since you moved yours, but I guess also it depends on how I adjust the strap.
Mm-hmm.
That probably could, like I said, my bus ain't. I mean,
I'm loving this part. The fangs.
the fangs.
Fangs.
You gotta go.
This fabric is like Hawaiian looking. It just kind of.
Yeah, it's definitely giving a vacation.
Yeah, definitely putting summer.
What you wearing on your date night? Your toddler outfit? Did you say you going on a date this week? Is it? What did you go already?
We go all the time. Here's the toddler one.
Yeah, I can't believe she made that toddler.
That's what you got me calling it now. I'll call it
right, and you. Well,
so
for one, that's what it is, though.
Here's the straps.
Look at the 2T. Oh, look at that. You can tie them in a little bow. Look at it.
Oh my God, no, you didn't.
Okay, Miss Purple. Well, just prepare yourself. At the beginning, we're a little bit more mild now. Who Miss Purple? Miss Purple 100. Oh, that's pretty.
And it's got, you know what you can't see, which is cool. It's got metallic pinstripes in it.
Are you gonna wear a bow in your head? Ruffle socks?
I may take some scrunchie and make a scrunchie out of the scraps. Here's the ruffle. Ruffles.
You need some Buster Browns. Did they call them Buster Browns in Chicago?
Yeah, we used to call them octopedas. Some of the black and white shoes.
Yes, the hard bottom shoes.
This is the ruffle that goes on the back and around the front. Don't be telling it. Don't tell me it's cute. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not.
If we talk about friend, it's cute, friend. I'm not going. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't have anything nice to say. You don't say nothing at all. I had already addressed the 2T, and you still went on here and did it.
So, I love it.
Which I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you stuck to your guns and said,
"That's it, y'all. B version B."
That is not. It's wait. Put it back up there. I don't think the people really saw. Y'all see that with that baby ruffle?
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm ready to.
Well, I'm pinning mine to do the basting stitch. Right, the basting, yeah. The basting stitch. But just to hold it up. So this is what it looks like.
Look at your fabric. Ooh, that's pretty.
What it look like.
Look at your bangs.
You got
not the
oh my goodness. I love us, man. I'm telling you. Oh, I was saying Miss Purple 100. Child, you catch that replay. You go in the beginning, we was talking about a lot of stuff. So it was a little heat. I mean, it was a good conversation. So if you are okay with like cussing, you're okay with like real talk, because that's what we do, then enjoy. All right, this y'all. Do y'all see the vision that? Oh, those pants. The orange. That it's a bright orange, but that's going to be cute. It's going to make the orange in this denim to really pop.
See that on
all the time. Well, it is. It is, Latoya. It's called the toddler top.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
And you have boobs too. So can you imagine you got boobs out here, and then you got this little.
It's called View B.
Then you got like this. So this is the ruffle. So you got all this, and then you got this little ruffle.
The ruffle's not gonna be up
it's
here.
Like that long.
It's gonna be here.
Oh my goodness!
I kept saying the toddler top. Look at me pointing this way.
Right, it's an opposite on here. It's so opposite.
I'm gonna finish the toddler top. I'm gonna finish it today. I come from the dentist.
Well, long as use it for a meeting in the bedroom with Chocolate Thunder.
I ain't got enough. If I had enough fabric to make the little tippy tap panties with the ruffle on the booty.
Oh, now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all play a little game like you getting the. I don't know, because I mean,
add the chocolate.
Did somebody ask for chocolate bar?
Come on now.
Yes, I did.
Come on now, I got some right here.
Like, come on now. You know I got all the chocolate you need.
Come on now.
Oh my goodness.
On the toddler one.
Oh Lord. After she get up from her
if they don't dead my mouth.
Oh, you gonna go live today?
I might go on live on maybe on TikTok. My other little thing. The little strap, bottom strap. I can't.
Oh, you said you looking for it. Well, let me know, because I know you said Friday was available when we was talking. You want to come back and do? Well, let me know. Actually, I know once you figure out what's going on.
Let me know when you can. Then here it is. And then that way I can, I can say
I can do Friday.
This day we can come back and finish. We can come back and finish.
Yeah, because I'm sure people definitely want to like the straps. I've never done them before. So
and then how to work the lingerie part.
Yeah, so that might get me into making more like spaghetti strap.
Because if I finish it today, then
Latoya, I will once we figure out when we gonna do it, which I will definitely post it. I'll put it in my stories. Carol put it in her stories so you'll know to come back. Because when we finish it, I want to put the outfit on with the pants. Lord, hopefully I can fit those pants. Fix it, Jesus. Hopefully
you're making an outfit. You got the whole thing. Okay, so the orange pants go with the denim.
Well, I mean, I of course I'll wear with other things, but that was one of the my inspiration behind it was to wear with my orange pants.
Okay.
Because them orange pants are bright. They like what do you call it? Highlighter orange.
Okay. Well, what's going to be nice is that side piece is going to hang. The fangs are going to hang long, and take away some of the brightness, which will be nice. But yeah, mine is just for general.
Yeah. So I was like to see the vision of it, like it.
This is her daughter. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I know that she's going to be saying that to Ali at the end of this month, and then Dr. Quinones wants to follow up with her after Dr. Ali.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have Thursday, April the 11th at 1:30.
Okay, so to schedule the appointment, you're gonna need to call my sister,
Okay.
and you should have her number on file, Charlene Stevenson.
Let me see.
Right, I'm Carol. You should see Charlene.
No, we don't have her number.
All right. So you know what I'll do?
What is?
I don't know her number offhand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give her a call so she can call your office because she does all of the
But
appointments.
then she's gonna get my call center, and they're not gonna know what's going on. I don't have a direct number for her to call. Let me see. You're Carol, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't have any other number in here.
Okay, can we just call Dr. Ali's office because I'm not going to do the scheduling. She does all the scheduling for my mom.
Right. Can I call you back within like 5 minutes to get the number from you?
No, ma'am. Right now I am doing a live and I have an audience here. So no.
Oh, okay.
I would
Yeah,
not be.
because she's gonna get that call center, and they're not gonna know what to do.
Okay. And then after I'm done, I won't be available until about 4 o'clock this evening. So if you want to call me.
I'll be out of clinic probably by 4 o'clock. Yeah, I don't have any other numbers. We don't have her number. Yeah, all we have is your number. Yeah, all we have is your number and email.
Okay.
I was about to say, yeah, you could just easily have muted it, child. So, y'all, this is it. With these pants. I see. Ooh, I gotta go. Lord, we got to go. Mess. You know, she was like real adamant about you doing it.
I'm like, then I saw the mute button and I'm like, okay, now let me give her the number.
Yeah, because I was thinking that's probably why you were
right. Because I couldn't find it. I was like, well, hell, how do I mute? I'm looking at the screen. Then I found it right below my box.
Okay, well, let me know how you feeling. We could probably do it Friday if you're available. But yeah, we'll still
Friday. Can we do it earlier Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we do it early Friday, that's perfect because tomorrow is Mom Day. I'm going to her house tomorrow. So I'm free Friday during the day. Friday evening is when we hit the streets if we do anything.
I'll be hitting the streets too. And I told you she had a track beat. But no, that's fine. So what time?
Want to do same time Friday?
Yeah, we could do that.
10:30 Friday.
11:30 my time. So 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I will do the flyer again and just put part 2.
Okay, that's fine.
But all right, well, thank you, friend. We'll be back Friday, y'all.
Okay. Yay. Oh, and when you send me the link next time, So, never mind.
Oh, you want to email to you?
Do you have my email address?
Yeah, you sent me
Just send it to my phone because I was able to get the trailer off of the link and put it in my laptop.
But I can email. Okay.
No, send me the link because, like I said, this is hanging on this last string. This thing might not even be alive on Friday. So if it's not a live Friday, then I can broadcast from my phone. Okay.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Thank y'all. Extreme.